Hi everyone. Today I wanted to do a little chat about the higher dimensions. I was talking with a friend and he was like, I suppose they are helping us, and how are they doing that? Well, they don't come into here in the physical realm, like in a physical form, but they are helping us through our awareness and greater awareness. And they're also helping to even those that are lying to us, having all those fraudulent slips. So they end up telling us the truth anyway, like on mainstream media. They help us with understanding more about what's going on. They're helping us by bringing us together with like-minded individuals and people. So they're helping us in different ways. So it's not going to be like Jesus coming down to save us. It's not going to be aliens coming or anyone from the Pleiades coming to save us. It's us that are here to save us, because we're here born into the physical realm. So, but there is that connection with spirit and with the higher dimensions in helping to bring the awakening, helping to bring us information that we need so that we can empower ourselves with what's been going on this planet since, from history time, since a lot of our history has been taken away from us. So those in the higher dimensions in the spiritual realm are also our ancestors, giving us those information, because the people running the world right now are actually using our ancestors' information, mythologies, and all of those things, the storylines we had, the legends, the gods that we had or that we created into gods, all of those stories and mythologies and mysteries that our ancestors held dear. And also they knew about these particular people that wanted to take over Earth and do this, because our ancestors that created empires actually went to destroy this death cult that believes that we are created out of chaos. Our sparks are from the chaos. So they fear the chaotic creative spark, because it's this chaotic creative spark that's created, civilizations and created amazing buildings and whatnot. I mean, we've created amazing things. So they fear this spark, but to them, they think it's a correction. They've got to steal it, steal everything that we've created, steal creation itself. So they're quite pathetic, actually, because they have no love and reverence for life and for what is important, whereas we do. So if we're the chaotic ones, then how come we can get along with each other? How come we have found the solutions? And even our ancestors had the solutions. They had the free energy devices. They had all that. So if the creative chaotic spark is allowed to exist and be free, then we would move into a world with a lot more peace and better technologies and information to help the world and to help the planet and help each other in each nation. So we are all benefiting from it without having to listen to this divide and conquer rule, this constant hatred that gets fueled through the indoctrination via school systems and via even the media and movies and all the rest of it, in always trying to create a victim and blaming, you got to blame that person. But as long as the attention is diverted from the real culprits, the real ones that are doing this. So we are all connected to the higher dimensions. We're connected to spirit, God, or whatever you want to call it. But they are not here existing in the physical realm as we are right now. So we play a very important part because we are here physically. And so with the assistance, like I said, they'll guide us. When I pray or I'm confused about something and I'm asking for something, that information will cross my path. Like-minded individuals will cross my path. So this is how the higher dimensions are helping us. But don't get tricked and fooled by a lot of the controlled oppositions and a lot of other people that are saying, just wait around for some savior or wait around for aliens and all the rest of it. If there's aliens, trust me, it's Project Bluebeam. It's the technology they have. They've got all those satellites up in the sky, and all those satellites are pointing down here on Earth, and they're also there for a reason, so they can beam this information and technology. So there's also a process to waking up. I'll use that word, but there's a process to starting to understand what's going on here on this planet, because pretty much everyone realizes something really is not right here. So there is a process to that. And so people are going to, you know, and I've witnessed as well, and through my own experience and watching other people as well, that process. You know, people will fall into the controlled opposition, but it doesn't mean they're not sharing some truth. They are. But then you end up realizing, well, there's nothing that's been fixed. There's nothing solid that's changed. You know, they keep saying the same things, but there's no evidence of any positive outcome. So then you start moving on, and then people who've done other deeper information will their information will come to you. So there is that process of starting to get down to that rabbit hole, and there are some people that have pretty much got it down to the end of that rabbit hole, and that's part of what I said before. They believe that with that spark, we are a form of the chaotic spark, and so that's what they want to take. So they want to build a correction. They believe that they're going to go to some special place in heaven or whatever it is, but at the end of the day, what they don't realize is that they are destroying themselves. Everything they're doing is destroying themselves, even if they got what they wanted by killing off everyone on the planet, including a certain religion that they're riding the coattails of, and those innocent people. All of us are innocent to this. They will fail. They'll fail. They're not going to get where they want to go in this realm or the next, in this spiritual existence that we have here on earth, or the higher levels of spiritual existence, which is all here with us anyway. We're not missing anything. We're not missing any of those dimensions, because we're already multi-layered and multi-dimensional, as is earth and everything here. So they're not going to get what they want. And where they're going to go, if they continue this, and you know, they've still got a chance to turn this around for themselves. They've still got a chance to stop this madness and to allow the truth to be revealed and exposed, because they are not worshipping anything that, there's nothing new under the sun. So the entity that they're worshipping is their God, and a lot of other people have gotten on the bandwagon of that. It's nothing new. It's actually from our ancestors, and a mythology and a ancient story and legend from, you know, our time, and they've just bundled it up into their own sort of thing, and this is what they want to do. So they fear your creative spark, and they fear the miraculous things that we can create with that creative spark, and they know it. And that's why they've stolen all our wealth, all our gold, our land, and now they want to take our lives and dumb us down to, you know, less than a mineral status. So if you are in the process of awakening to what's going on, continue to pray. Know that there is guidance, so continue to follow your intuition. It is hard for a lot of people because they have other responsibilities, whether it's families or whatever, so they feel a little bit, you know, tied down, as myself a little bit in that too. So, but just have faith that, you know, we are getting help, because if we weren't, there wouldn't be this mass awakening, and there wouldn't be so much like fraudulent slips which is happening. So we're always connected, and we connect that with each other. So the more we know, we send that out into the ether, you know, because our thoughts are energy and frequency, our feelings are energy and frequency. So the more that we understand this truth, talk about it with family and friends, find a community to talk about it, do videos if you want, because all that energy gets sent out, and it makes it harder for this evil that wants to destroy this whole planet, you know, makes it even harder for them. And I believe that these ancient mythologies and knowledge will come out, and we'll be able to put the dots together. We'll be able to stay, and if we stay united now, we can stay united then, and that's a bonus and a plus for us. All right, I think that's all I want to chat about, but happy to talk more about all these things, of course. And till next time, follow your bliss, be, enjoy, and lots of love, love, love.